Speaking of the coming year, how could I not talk about John Cena? John Cena, for many of us around the same age frame and demographic, has helped us pretty much grow up. I know for me personally, I began watching pro wrestling in the year 2000. John Cena would debut on SmackDown in 2002. And then from then on out, we saw the growth, the development, and basically him solidifying himself as one of those Mount Rushmore wrestlers. John Cena, for me, and for a lot of other people growing up, was the definitive face of the WWE for quite some time. He would have fantastic matches and rivalries against the likes of Randy Orton, Edge, CM Punk, just to name a few. He's main evented countless WrestleManias, SummerSlams, Royal Rumbles, you name it. He was the Hulk Hogan of a generation. He was the guy to beat. He represented a lot of the ideals that, quite frankly, a Superman would follow, and that's where he got the name Super Cena for quite some time. And I know in his time at the top, he was criticized, he was ridiculed, but that's what they do when you're at the top. And now that his career was coming to a close, that we knew that there was less time ahead of us than there was behind us, we all recognized and knew that his time was coming up, and we needed to not only acknowledge him, but appreciate what he's done for the business. So when he comes out at Money in the Bank, obviously donning a new colorful t-shirt, has his little towel there, his hat, and you start to read what it's saying on the t-shirt, what it's starting to say on the merchandise. And it was very telling that on the back of his t-shirt, it said, "After this, you can't see me." And it starts to hit. John Cena announces that he will be retiring in the year 2025, marking 25 years in the wrestling business and 23 years in the WWE. I look at his legacy, I look at his just career, and it speaks for itself. A 5-time United States champion, a 4-time tag team champion, a Money in the Bank winner, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, and probably one of his most impressive feats, a 16-time world champion, tying the record with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. He announces that next year's Royal Rumble will be his last Royal Rumble. Next year's Elimination Chamber will be his last. And next year's WrestleMania will also be his last. The question is, who will he be fighting in these events? Will he win the Royal Rumble? Will he fight the champion at WrestleMania? I think the main question a lot of people are asking themselves, are they going to break the record? If anybody should break that record, I think we can all be in agreement. John Cena has earned that right. A 17-time champion. Even if it's for a month, I think personally the sweet spot's only 2 months, just so it doesn't seem like it's a transitional thing. I think very well he's earned that right. I would love to see John Cena win the world title or the WWE title, but given how the current landscape is saying, I don't know if Cody Rhodes is the guy right now to lose to John Cena. Maybe he drops it to, maybe, hear me out, we all know about this feud with Randy Orton. And I don't know if I've said it on the podcast or if I said it privately in other conversations, but I have thought of that idea that Randy Orton could be the guy to beat Cody for the WWE title. I think Randy is a credible heel, when he's a heel, obviously. He beats Cody Rhodes, setting up the matchup for John Cena versus Randy Orton one last time for the WWE Championship. And having John Cena win, then, assuming this is the route they can take, you have him fight Cody, because I think that's another money matchup that we want to see. Cena versus Cody. Having Cody beat Cena in a passing of the torch, because it's been well documented. Cody Rhodes is certainly the babyface that the WWE has been looking for since the days of John Cena. He is the perfect company man. He's great with the kids. He's great with the PR. He looks fantastic in a suit, and with the World Championship on his shoulder, he's ideal. So if WWE wants to go that route, please give me a call, and I would love to help out in creative. But again, going back to John Cena, this is when we really need to appreciate Not just John Cena's greatness, but just everyone. Guys like Rey Mysterio, who don't have much time left in their careers. Obviously, you need to appreciate them while you can. Same thing with like a Randy Orton, CM Punk. A lot of these guys were the stars that I watched growing up, right? But the Money in the Bank event was not only home to the Drew McIntyre saga, to John Cena announcing his retirement,